What can Kanye West expect in 2023? Astrological insight. Before I get into it, I'm Clarissa, beauty, wellness and spiritual guru. I'm here to give you insights and information using my spiritual tools such as tarot, astrology, spiritual knowledge and intuition. So let's get into it. Looking at Kanye West's chart, there are so many factors to contribute with what's going on in his life at the moment. Looking at Kanye West's natal chart, he has a sun in Gemini in the 12th house, conjunct Jupiter, meaning that his sun illumination, his ego presence, his personality explores the space of the subconscious, explores the space that is behind what is seen. He navigates this space in a way that he can concentrate on building a belief system with his Jupiter conjunct sun. There's a wisdom here, a natural wisdom that comes out, and this is where we can see the genius mindset, the ability to be able to dive into the belief system that is further than we're conditioned to have. Understanding the structures and the archetypes that we belong to and why we belong to them. But this also means that he's going to feel confined by social structures all the time, social expectations all the time. He's going to feel to a degree that the subconsciousness of society and as human beings is controlling or is confining him in a way. He believes that he cannot escape the limitations of what human beings have created, psychospiritually, organisational, generational and societal. With his moon in Pisces, T-square Neptune and his sun conjunct Jupiter, this is where the mindset has the ability to go beyond borders. This is where we have the ability to go into the point of fantasy, into the point of extreme exploration of the mindset and human consciousness, delving into what are the boundaries of life, what are the boundaries of reality, where else can we navigate to. This is where we see the loosening of reality, because Kanye West has the ability to be able to comfortably navigate the space in between the lines of life. This is where he feels comfortable and this is where he gets inspiration. The ideologies that he develops in these spaces is actually reinforced and compound because through those spaces he has the actual ability to make them real. He has the ability to manifest those ideologies and beliefs. With the North Node in Libra at 29 degrees, loosely conjuncting Pluto in the 4th house, sextiling Saturn in Leo in the 2nd house. This gives this transformative relationship between money and finances, value and also home and maternal life. He will find that the concept of home will always be changing. You will find that in the space of home, this is where he gets the most transformation. The concept of motherhood, home and family consistently go through a rebirthing process. Always go through this process of having to change his concepts about what is womanhood, what is motherhood, what is family, what is nurture. There is a distinct relationship between his value and finances and the state and structure, security and stability of his home life. When it goes through unexpected changes, this is when he feels as though he wants to lean more on the family life, wants to feel more secure in the things that are around him. So what can Kanye West expect in 2023? In 2023, Kanye West will have to revisit some old situations that have been there under the surface. The transiting North Node in Aries, conjuncting his South Node in Aries, there's going to be opportunities for him to re-establish how he combats things that come towards him. Old situations, cycles, the way he deals with things in a driven, aggressive way, assertive way, those things are going to be addressed again. With the transiting South Node in Libra, conjuncting his North Node in Libra at 29 degrees, and destabilization of some partnerships will also come to the forefront to be dealt with. It's part again of his soul's calling. He has to listen to his intuition at this point. His partnerships that will have a transformative effect are ultimately going to be the ones that have the most benefit. The ones where he can truly see the truth in a situation, to be able to differentiate from good and bad advice is going to be the way forward. This is again going to be examining his concept of structure, foundation and also home and family. There will also be some radical changes regarding his career with the transiting Uranus over his progressed midheaven, meaning that his sense of change is finally going to be here. the liberation that he's wanted is going to be presented in some way. He's going to be feeling good about the new radical changes that he is going to be facing, the things that he cannot control. Up until this point, he would have felt as though the sense of control and structures is gone to a point where it's outside of his control, outside of his power. He has to just let God in a sense. He's going to feel much better about the direction that things are going in, even if it means having to compromise his concept of foundation and security. All of this will all be on show. We'll still have to consider the things that he says as his words. He'll feel as though they're a gift and a burden. He'll project the struggle of the underdog, the undervalued, the underestimated, and his following will build because of this. Kanye West ultimately does feel as though his walk is destined, that he's anointed, that the things that he goes through, walking into the fire, is the things that have to be seen, have to be acknowledged, and have to be recognized by himself and others, so they can live through him vicariously. They can understand the struggles of the glass ceiling, or the social controls, or the limitations within society. Ultimately, the things that he wants in terms of feeling valued will start to show, as he will see signs that he is valued, signs that he is protected by those who see his worth and recognize the things that he means and the things that he says. I'm Clarissa. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like to see more, follow me. Bye.